The Calgary Police Service has laid 20 counterfeiting and fraud-related charges against 2 individuals. On Wednesday, September 24th, at approximately 2014, at 3 p.m., police were called to a hotel in the 5900 block of Blackfoot Trail Southeast for a report of a room being booked with a fraudulent credit card. Officers attended the hotel, and 1 male and 1 female were taken into custody. During the arrest, officers observed a large number of credit cards and credit card blanks in the hotel room and immediately notified the Economic Crime Unit. The Economic Crime Fraud Team responded to the hotel and found equipment and materials which are known to be used to manufacture credit cards. Equipment and materials seized from the hotel include a credit card embosser, a foil tipping machine, a mag stripe encoder, over 600 pre-printed blank unembossed credit cards, and a computer storing stolen credit card data. Investigators also found $6,200 in cash and over $6,500 in prepaid cards and a number of brand new Apple products. Philip Narine, 22, and Yancy Lemire, 19, both from Quebec, face numerous charges. The investigation remains ongoing, and the police are currently in the process of notifying the appropriate agencies regarding counterfeit identity cards and stolen credit card data. Anyone who feels they may have been a victim of identity theft or credit card fraud is encouraged to call the police at 403-266-1234 or contact Crime Stoppers anonymously. So this was a very sophisticated and organized crime that was occurring. These 2 individuals flew into Calgary, we believe, for the specific purposes of perpetrating these frauds. They had with them the entire lab, as you see before you, that was available to make identities associated to credit cards that they were also making, and from the computer and the internet where you can purchase credit card information, they took credit card information and made these false credit cards. So the credit card, on the front of the credit card, will have a name and a number. The mag stripe data is something that will associate to the credit card list of the victim's information that was potentially swiped off of a swiping mechanism, taken from a restaurant, found over the internet, etc. From there, these individuals took the credit cards and then went out across Calgary and began to purchase legitimate gift cards and other products.
So why would they come here? Why wouldn't they do this back home?
One of the things that we are seeing as a trend is that a lot of individuals that are perpetrating fraud are transient in nature. They do traveling fraud spurts across the country and hit numerous targets along the way.
So they weren't stealing people's information themselves, they were buying it from someone else?
Right, so they weren't stealing information of victims specifically. So the victims of the credit card data that has been found on internet sites, again, potentially are victims of swiping or when you get an internet notification to click on something, that's how bad guys nowadays are using the internet and cybercrime to get into your computer to get that data. That while those people have been victimized and will have to come forward to their banks and complete affidavits and probably will go through a lot of stress, the actual victims in this situation are the financial institutions.
How did they get the blanks? Where do they come from?
Blanks are also available via internet sites to order. Bad guys supplying bad guys with means to complete fraud.
I didn't check. Were those, did they have chip cards as part of those, or can they do those chips? Or?
None of these cards are chip cards.
So does that make it more difficult for the thieves? Like most companies are now going to the chips.
Yeah, you know what? Just as technology is becoming more and more advanced and sophisticated, so are the criminals. At this time, I can't support that the chip cards have been compromised, but again, the criminals are becoming more and more sophisticated. So something to watch out for. If you feel that you might be a victim of information being taken, you want to make sure that you report it from your financial institution. Make sure that you are checking your credit card statement on a regular basis, and run credit checks on yourself as well. As far as actually using your credit card in a place where, you know, swiping could happen, it's always best to protect your PIN. Don't go to internet sites that you're not familiar with and use your credit card there. Really, it's about consumer awareness and protection of yourself.
With the gift cards that they purchased with the credit cards, would they then go sell those gift cards to other people's at a reduced cost?
At this time, that part of the investigation is ongoing. In the past, that's something that has happened, and in some cases, they'll use it for themselves as well.
The Apple products are the same thing?
Yes.
So if I,
If you wanted to get into this business.
no.
It must be difficult to catch people like this because they're not really, it must be hard to catch someone because they have to mess up like they did at the hotel.
You know what? One of the biggest things that the police service rely on is partnerships. And in this case, Calgary Police Service, especially our economic crime unit, has very rich partnerships with the financial investigators across the country and across the nation. And we actually received a phone call from one of those such partners saying, hey, could you help us out here? And that's what started this whole investigation. So those partnerships are something in law enforcement that are invaluable.
Do you know if these people were part of a bigger group or were they on their own?
We don't have evidence at this time to support that they are a part of a bigger group, but we believe they're a cell of a larger group that is operating just due to the sophistication of what they are doing.
Hell's Angels?
No.